express yourself, being able to be who you are with freedom and just be you and be happy about being you.
Being like authentically yourself and being happy with who you are, and yeah, being happy.
It's just, I don't know, it's not really nothing deep, it's just a part of me, so I feel like what better else to do than accept it.
It's a way for me to express my Black queerness.
I think like generally it's just a spectrum of who you're interested in. We're bi and I'm gay.
I am a queer human being, and to me that just means being a human and loving myself for who I am and how I present.
And pride to me is like expressing yourself how you feel is valid for you.
To me, pride is being able to come somewhere and express yourself and express your most innermost self.
Pride means a lot to me, and it means you can be able to come out to the world. Let them know who you are. Be who you are.
Pride means to be loving who you want to love, how you want to do it, and just expressing yourself.
Pride means to me kind of like it's like a family. It's a very big community, you know. People, we know how to love and accept each other, and I feel like that's really important for people in this community, you know, not having spaces that they should, and we make those spaces for each other, you know.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it is just finding yourself and like being yourself. So yeah.
And queerness is just kind of, it's about like who you are, you know, and like expressing that with being open.
It means being who you are and not being afraid to be it no matter what the world like says, you know. Like you can't, being queer and having pride goes for anybody. It's not just like gay, straight, you know. It's being able to be comfortable with yourself and living.
To have pride is to just be proud of who you are, your sexuality, and it's not even always specific to sexuality, to just be who you are regardless of how you feel, what you believe, and all of those things. Like me, I'm bisexual and I'm very proud in that, and that is just who I am. My mother is as well as my auntie. Like the women in my family, we are just queer and proud.
Just like being yourself and being open to like who you love and who you're attracted to and who you just enjoy being around.
And to me, pride is really the joy of being who you are without really paying attention to what others may think about you, and not really being shameful about anything and not hiding yourself just because of the point of view that others may think of you. Like on the street, people might look at you and think that you're weird because you have a full face of makeup, or you're a man in heels, or you're a woman dressed like a man. But I feel like none of that should really matter to you, because what really matters is your own mental health, you being happy with yourself, and if others support you, then that's even better.
Pride/queerness means being authentically yourself and like not afraid of like showing who you are and like loving who you want to love.
Queerness means being gay, you know, being a part of whatever, you know, you want to be, you know, be who you are.
Pride to me means being yourself and being proud of who you are. And when people question that or say it's wrong, you stand up for yourself and you love yourself.
I actually didn't know I was part of the community until coming to this school. It's always this, it's weird if you like this person or that person. I think it's just liking who you like and being yourself personally. And that understanding you don't always need a label for everything. So
I've struggled with my gender identity for a long time, and the label of queer is the best descriptor for me because it's so broad, and pride is just being able to be myself and be weird and just finding other people that are just as weird and strange as I am. Because for a lot of my life, I felt like the weird one, the odd one out, and you know, Pride and Queerness has let me find my people and be myself and be as weird as I want.
Just being able to be myself without having questions or without anyone asking what I am, just knowing and having that sense of transparency and just confidence that I know who I am without fear of knowing who I am.
Normal, it's confusing, it's hectic, but it can also be something so loving and caring, whether that's to you or to the people around you.
Pride to me makes me, I don't know, very happy to be trans because it's a unique experience. And especially for me, being trans is in my culture, so it connects me to my ancestors and just a history of magic. When I'm prideful about being trans, I'm prideful about my culture and the way being trans links with healing.
Being happy about my identity and who I am as a person, how I've grown as a person. I have been able to accept myself for who I am now and be able to be comfortable with my identity.
Love and pride is beautiful because like there's no one way to be queer, like, and there's no one specific way to embrace your pride. There are so many different ways you can do it, and all of those ways can be so beautiful. And as long as like you're happy and you're doing what makes you happy, I think that that's such an important thing because like there's so much like negativity going on in the world today, and if doing what, like being able to do what makes you happy can be like the one thing that can like change something negative.
Just being able to say and be who you are without being oppressed or caked in the nervous.
Like happiness, joy, and I just feel like community.
I would say being proud of who you are and what you are representing. I would say pride is a community that you have. You know there's someone out there who's gonna have your back no matter what situation you're in.
What you feel inside when you're doing something you know that's right, and what other people think about you, and you know that you're going to be happy and you're going to be able to represent yourself properly.
It's authentic. It's freedom, it's struggle, it's triumph. It's trying to fit in yet also standing out. It's being the outcast, but in a way it's being your own outcast. It's basically you finding yourself a little bit more than other people's find themselves.
It's a sense of identity that has so much to do with like so many parts of you. The things that you like, the way that you dress, even the way that like you speak, that you talk to people. It's just a part of who you are. Ever since like that is just inherent in you, and I think that that's really cool. And it can be anything to so many different people.
Be who you are for your pride.
Hello! After school today, May 19th from 5 to 7, we will be hosting Pride Fest. Entry is $5. We will have vendors, the release of our final zine, and student performers. Be there!
Be